What if some UFOs are alive? When people describe UFO encounters, what they report often doesn't sound like machines. They describe glowing orbs that pulse and shift, objects that change shape, split apart, or vanish into thin air. Sometimes the encounter feels emotional or even telepathic, like the phenomenon is responding to them directly. These aren't things that we typically associate with advanced aircraft, but they are things that we might be able to explain with plasma. Plasma is a state of matter made of charged particles. It's responsive, luminous, and it behaves in nonlinear and often unpredictable ways. It can flow, pulse, form filaments, and react to electromagnetic fields, including the weak fields produced by the human brain. And according to Robert Temple, that complexity isn't just interesting, it might be intelligent. He suggests that under the right conditions, plasma can self organize in ways that resemble systems that can respond, adapt, and possibly even think. And when you look at the phenomenon through that lens, a lot of things start to make sense. Take the way some UFOs seem to change shape or split apart in midair. Plasma can do that. It's fluid by nature and highly reactive to its environment. The glowing balls of light so often reported in sightings? Plasma emits light on its own, like a neon sign or lightning bolt. And the stories of communication that feels telepathic or symbolic? If plasma can interact with the brain's electrical activity, those experiences might not be hallucinations. They might be forms of interface. Even the disruption of electronics in vehicles reported during sightings tracks with what plasma does. It interferes with radio, radar, and electrical systems. And its visibility? Plasma structures can appear and disappear depending on charge levels and atmospheric conditions. They don't need to fly away, they can simply phase out. Temple's theory also helps explain why these encounters often feel more like visionary experiences than physical ones. He draws on the work of Jacques Vallée to suggest that this might be a kind of intelligence that interfaces with consciousness itself, deliberately symbolic, synchronistic, even mythic in its presentation. If plasma can be intelligent, then life doesn't need to be carbon based. It doesn't need a body. It doesn't even need a brain, which means we might be surrounded by forms of life we've never recognized. Forms that predate us by billions of years. We've spent decades asking whether UFOs are real. But the better question might be, what kind of intelligence have we been living alongside this whole time? And why haven't we seen it for what it is?